Hello Leo, welcome to my new channel. This is Sugar Moon Tarot, and today we are going to do the Heart of the Matter mid-month energy check-in. And I also want to take just a moment to thank everyone who has supported my channel and all of the new subscribers. It really makes my heart happy. So with that, we're going to get to Leo. And Leo, out of all of the signs that I have done and the multiple readings, you have had the hardest knock. It seems like I can't get anything good to come out for Leo, and so I'm hoping today that we have new energies on the table and that something good is going to come in for my Lions. Okay? Well, and my dog agrees. Okay, so give me the overall energy between Leo and their person. Okay, so the energies that are going back and forth between you are indecision, holding back, and we have the King of Swords. So maybe finally we have some clarity coming in on this old situation that has been going on. Okay, so let's see where this goes. So the person that Leo is thinking about, tell me what they are thinking about Leo. What is the headspace of Leo's person? Give me the overall thoughts of Leo's person about Leo. Well, that one didn't need to flip. Okay. Well, let's look at this. It looks like that we have maybe some better stuff. Yes, yes. Okay, finally, Leo. We may have something going your way here. All right. We have the Nine of Swords. So in the headspace, your person is up at night thinking about you. They're waking up in the middle of the night and they can't go back to sleep. You are all in their mind. This is anxiety. This can be even a form of depression to some degree. It's just really all up in their heads. It's kind of like you're just screeching in their mind. And when I say screeching, I don't mean like your voice or anything like that. I just mean that the thoughts of you are just in their mind. They cannot shake them. They cannot get rid of them. So that's good. And what they're thinking about is that you are their lover. So it's suddenly completely driving them crazy, mad, that they're probably not talking to you. This clarity has come in, and it's kind of like they're in their head and they're having an aha moment right now that you are the one that they have their heart on, their mind on. Lovers, I love it, okay? Lovers for me is not only just the love between you two, but it's a friendship, it's a bond, it's something that is unbreakable. As they are finding out right now, they cannot shake this out of their mind. Okay, we do have the Five of Wands, so there's some conflict still that's going on in their head. Either they're conflicted, which is probably why they're up in their head so much. They may be conflicted about what to do to bring fairness to the situation, or they're thinking about just the conflict that you've had with them over whatever it is. They're thinking about the details of it. What did they do? The part that they played? How can they fix it? They kind of like replaying conversations over and over and over in their head. And they're also replaying some passionate time and some fun time in their head too. They're really in their head about you a lot. We have the Justice card. So this is trying to find a place of balance and a place of fairness. So if they feel like in their own head, in their own mind, that they were not fair to you, then they are wanting to bring fairness to the table. This, again, they've had some clarity up here. They're up in their heads about it. They're thinking about it. They're longing for you. They're conflicted over how to deal with it, but they know that they want to bring fairness to the table. They see you as the Empress. This can be either gender, but just the energy of the Empress is just all of the queens all tied up in one. You are their everything. They love you inside and out. They think you're absolutely beautiful inside and out. This can also mean a new rebirth, a new beginning, a reunion of some sort, giving life to something that has been dead. So there is a lot of life in this card and a lot of beauty in this card. I love the Empress. Absolutely love the Empress. Okay. And one thing I noticed here is that in a lot of the decks, the Empress is actually pregnant. But in this deck, she's actually holding the baby. So it's like whatever has been brewing between you or cooking or in a state of formation, like a pregnancy, has now been birthed. It's coming to light. It's here. And they're in their head about it because they want to bring this with their clarity. They're wanting to bring the fairness. So I believe that the energy is here of it changing. Okay? We have the wheel. So things are finally going in the favor of Leo. Yes, I'm so glad to see this. Okay, so the wheel is turning. This is a major arcana. Things are happening outside of your control. This God and the universe is changing things in your favor to bring this new life into being. Love it. We have the Hierophant card. Now, for me, this is a traditional relationship, more grounded, like I just said, more of a traditional relationship where you may be married, that's not what I'm saying, but companionship, partnership, possibly marriage, union for sure, where it's a committed union. This is also the trying to gain wisdom. So your person is in their mind about how to make this happen. How can I bring this union into a committed level or a more committed level? I always love to see this in a person's mind space because it means that they're really giving a lot of attention to the details. They may be reading relationship books. They may be listening to relationship tarot readings. There could be a lot. There's a higher study of how to bring this into a better committed reunion. So I love what I see in your partner's headspace. Yeah, they're up in their head thinking about it, all right. Well, okay, good. That's what we want them to be doing. We want them to be thinking about you and longing for you. Yay, Leo. I am so excited. I was almost fearful to do your reading because it has just been terrible, to be honest with you. It's just been terrible, and I've almost been ashamed to put them out. But it is what it is, and I'm going to always be truthful and honest, good or bad, over what I see. But I'm so pleased to see that things are turning in your favor. Yes. Okay, now we're going to get to the heart space. So we're hoping that things continue on this roll in the heart. What is Leo's person thinking about, or they're feeling about Leo in their heart of hearts? How do they truly feel about Leo? Okay. Wonderful, wonderful. Oh, yes, 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 Leo, look at this. We have the King and the Queen of Pentacles. In their heart space, they see you as their match, their mate. This is back to what I was saying here with the Hierophant. This is the traditional, grounded, committed relationship, either through marriage or just a committed partnership. So I am stoked about this. Yes, they have had, that's what I said in the very beginning. There has been some clarity and some enlightenment around that energy. And it's showing up in their head. Now it's showing up in their heart space. I love the King and Queen of Pentacles as a couple because they are very grounded. They're very stable together. You could be dealing with an earth sign for sure, but this is just about having a grounded home life. You both probably really value home and family and being comfortable, and you keep your house up and keep it well cleaned and organized. And I always see the queen of the house is just, or the king either, putting the nice meals on the table and having everything, the candles burning, and just this perfect idea of this nice, comfortable home life. You lay around, you watch movies, you watch TV, you probably grill out, just the idea of anything that would involve the home. I can just picture you maybe in your bed together, you have your little dog in the middle of you, you're petting on it, and you're watching TV or whatever it is that is your comfort zone is what I see the King and the Queen of Pentacles doing together. Absolutely love it for their heart space. Okay, we also have the Chariot. And so this is trying to get on one page. This is moving forward. This is being together, and this is becoming a union, working as a team. What I see in this card, though, is that you're looking off different directions. You're tied together, and you're being tied together, and you're being driven by a higher power. So there is a spiritual connection here that is being overseen by God, angels, your higher, whoever is your higher power. It's being tied together here. But I think you're both still unsure. You probably have some residual of some pain. You're not really looking at each other. It's kind of like okay, I'm not listening to you. You know, when somebody's talking and I just see this horse here just turning its head away like, no, I'm not listening, but yet they really want to listen. I feel like they're being forced almost by this higher power to be tied to you, and they're going to have to hear you out. They're going to have to hear what you have to say, whether they like it or not. It's kind of like there's always a choice. So I don't want to say there's not a choice because everyone has free will. But I'm telling you that the higher power, the divine, is tying you together to the point where your person, the only way that they are or can run is that if they absolutely defy what the higher power is telling them to do, because the higher power is pulling you together right here. So I feel this becoming back to a union. Plus, this is what they want. Okay, there is a Two of Coins here, so there's still a juggling or a balancing going on in their heart space. This may be a new revelation that they've had. That's why they're up in their head so much about you. So their heart still may be kind of back and forth over, I don't think it's back and forth over how they feel about you. I don't think that, because they're definitely grounded here with the King and Queen. I just think they're back and forth over, will I get hurt again? Will I hurt them again? Will they hurt me? Will this last? Is this the long haul? Will they say yes? Will they accept my apology? Can we finally get along? Have I matured enough? Have they matured enough? There's just a lot of questions bouncing back and forth in their heart space where it's creating a juggling act. But we're going to find out more about that. Tell me about the Two of Coins there. Okay, this is the singles card. Are you still single? Are they still single? If they're not sure if you're single, that really may be something that they're struggling with, trying to figure out. Or do you want to stay single? Do you want to, if you're together, do you want to be single? There's something along the line of single. I don't think this is about them, because this is, for one, they've already declared for me that they want a partnership with you with this king and queen. Plus, I ask how they felt about you. So this is you. They're seeing you as very vibrant, happy, energetic, doing your own thing, and maybe they don't want to interrupt that. Okay? They're still trying to be enlightened about something. There's still just kind of some puzzlement and a missing piece there. Let's see what they're trying to be enlightened about. Tell me about this Hangman. The Hermit, okay? This is spending time alone. This is really getting into your own space, meeting with the divine, trying to be, it still didn't really tell me. See, these cards to me are kind of the same there, just kind of hanging out by yourself, trying to be enlightened. Okay, so give me something else. So I would say there's a double trying to be enlightened there. Tell me about this Hangman and the Hermit. The Eight of Swords. So they're not going to really, I guess, reveal to me exactly what's going on in their heart space that they're kind of juggling back and forth between. But whatever it is has them tied up, has their heart tied up, because there's still some more enlightenment that needs to take place. We've had the first of it here, where the King of Swords has come in and revealed some wisdom and some truth to them. And now they're all up in their head about it, because they've had a new awakening. But the divine only tells us what we can deal with at the moment. They're probably telling them a little at a time, pieces. Okay, so they've had some kind of new awakening, and now the divine is letting them process what they've just learned. Let them deal with that. Let them cope with that. Let them get out of this being in their head all the time about it. Let them come to some kind of place of temperance and balance, and then they'll give them a new piece of information. Okay, so there's still, even though there's been some enlightenment, there's still something else in the heart space that is tied up, because there's still some more enlightenment that needs to happen. Okay, they know they want you as their partner, but there's just still a missing piece there. All right, the last card that we had in their heart space was the Devil. When the Devil is in the heart space, that's dealing with emotions. So it's negative emotions, and most of the time it's fear. That's usually what most people are dealing with. Fear is generally the deep-rooted negative emotion almost about anything. You can trace it back to some kind of fear. So they may be dealing with things from their past. They may be dealing that doesn't even have anything to do with you. They may be dealing with something that does have to do with you, from heartbreak, either heartbreak they caused or heartbreak you caused them. But there's some fear here wrapped around something in their heart that has probably got them stuck. I think they're going to try, the divine is trying to enlighten them on this. They're going to have faith over fear. So it's going to take a little bit of time, but the divine is working on them. And it goes back to that beautiful Chariot card. I just see the divine right smack in the middle of your relationship, and they're working on each of you. You each have things that you're working on right now, and for them, I think it is some fear around that. They're trying to be enlightened about things. Okay, so, wow. Leo, your person is coming around. Hallelujah. Okay. All right, tell me your person's true intentions. Okay. True intentions. I'm going to start with the best one first. The Knight of Wands. Okay. Yes, this can be the player of the deck. This can be in and out. energy, for sure it can be, but it can also just be somebody that's wanting to ride in fast and just swallow you up in just love and wholeness and completeness and just wrap their arms around you. I see so much passion and fire that there's something inside of them that's burning that wants to come forward in their intentions. Okay? There's also the Page of Cups. So this is a messenger of love. They're wanting to ride in fast and give you a message of love. This can also be an apology card. There may be an apology wrapped up in that. We have the moon on it. The moon is mysterious. The moon has secrets. This may be their secret that they're not revealing at all, that they want to ride in fast and give you this cup of love. There may still be some things, some questions that they need answered. Maybe they need to see a little more. We need to wait till the sun comes out so they have more clarity, but they are definitely, their intentions are headed that direction. So with the tied up card, the Hangman, the Hermit, I don't feel like they're coming in right now, but it is certainly in their energy. We had the wheel here, so things are shifting, things are turning, their energy is changing, they're wanting to come forward. Everyone has free will. It doesn't mean that they will. And even if they want to, I'm not sure it's going to happen just yet, like right now, because I just still think that there's too much alone, hermit, hangman, moon. There's still some more things that need to be shifted. There's definitely fear here with the devil. So there's still things that needs to be cleared up. But I see a huge, huge shift. So there's been progress. I am so grateful for that. Okay, so what would this person say to Leo if they could tell them anything? What would this person say to Leo? A message from their person. Golly. Okay, they just flipped out a bunch here. Okay, and I dropped another one. All right. They had a lot to say. Your intensity frightens and allures me all at the same time. Your intensity frightens me. That could be the fear here. There's something, and it's not you that's intense. It's just the intensity